Education matters now, as the federal government has officially launched a revised curriculum for primary and secondary schools with a focus on skills as well as digital literacy, entrepreneurship and patriotism. The initiative, flagged off in August, is aimed at reducing academic overload and preparing Nigerian students for the realities of today's job market. Mariam Mohammed has more.
For decades, many Nigerian graduates have left school without employable skills, struggling to secure white-collar jobs, and unable to generate income independently. But the Ministry of Education says this new curriculum will change that. The Minister of Education, Tunji Alausa, revealed that President Bola Tinubu personally championed the reforms. The reforms also prioritize girl-child education and empowerment, alongside efforts to keep Nigeria's education aligned with global standards.
I personally reviewed the curriculum. Now, what I learned in school, Mali Empire, Borno Empire, Economic Empire, all those things, Oyo Kingdom, Benin Kingdom, those things are now back. We're now learning our histories. Both Igbo history, Yoruba history, Hausa history, Fulani history, even the religious history, how Islam got to Nigeria, how Christianity got to Nigeria. This is going to really help to rebuild and rebirth our national identity. And also, we've also added digital technologies. We've infused AI, robotics, and coding into our education. We're now training our children for the next century.
The initiative has won support from fellow cabinet members and education stakeholders.
There will be less attention on paper qualification, and there will be more attention placed on skills. And in fact, he did say something that all over the world, the skills sector actually pays more.
All those skills that are abundant in these different sectors, we are going to give them a recognized national certificate, the NSQ, which has been admitted into the federal scheme of service last year. We are going to introduce quality assurance, standardization.
School owners and parents say the move is long overdue.
It's a revised one, and to a large extent, a lot of educators, teachers, and I believe a few parents or some parents who understand how education works have been clamoring for this. We have been, school leaders, we've been clamoring for it. You know, you go, people say, Nigerian education, and you are seeing so many schools running international curriculum. Personally, in my school, we run the Nigerian curriculum. But you see, if you put our students side by side, any child in any school, anywhere in the world, they stand out. Because we understand what the education policy is all about. And then we also understand what Nigeria wants to achieve with the education system.
Artificial intelligence was created to help us and not to replace our brains. And we need to strike that balance whereby we use artificial intelligence without neglecting our brains. So I believe that we should find a balance.
And from the streets of Abuja, residents also welcome the new direction.
I have children. I'm very much happy for the new development, because instead of paying extra money for after school, your child will stay at home. At least adding to school fees and they give your child skills is better.
I am a product of that system. I learned some vocational skills and it's helping me. So parents should encourage their children to also learn vocational skills. It will help them. Not everything is a blue collar or white collar job.
Personally, I would eventually go back to school to get all of that if I'm allowed to. So I mean, it's just going to help with reduce the whole scarcity of job and people like trying to get what to do and all of that. So when you come out and you have skills, I mean, you'll be able to like fend for yourself.
With its focus on skills, innovation and national identity, the new curriculum marks a turning point in Nigeria's education journey. With this, the curriculum reform is more than a policy. It's a promise to the next generation that education will empower, not limit them. From digital literacy to history, from theory to practice, Nigeria is rewriting the story of its classrooms. Mariam Mohammed, TVC News, Abuja.